How can ammunition that is recycled be identified at a crime scene? The 4 aspects of a weapon that leave indentations on a spent casing include the firing pin, the breech face, the extractor, and the ejector. When the firing pin strikes the primer, it leaves an indentation as it ignites the compounds inside. When the ignition occurs, it causes a small explosion that both pushes the projectile forward as well as push the casing back into the breech face, leaving markings. The extractor will latch onto the lip at the bottom of the casing and pull it back towards the ejection mouth in preparation for ejection. Then the ejector will push at the rear of the casing to expel the casing. But why does that all matter? Reloaded ammunition is a process in which an individual can return a spent casing to a usable state. This process involves cleaning the casing, prepping the casing by trimming and resizing, replacing the primers, adding a unique propellant, then adding a new projectile, which can be installed and crimped. When ammunition is reloaded, important evidence is lost, such as the original primer with its chemical composition and firing pin indentation, propellant residue, which is lost during the wash, as well as environmental residue, which is a result of the actual casing being expelled into the environment around it. While that evidence is erased, new evidence is created when the casing is shot a secondary time. That evidence can include a secondary primer installation, propellant and environmental residue from the most recent firing, overlapping markings which will either appear in multiple locations on the casing or overlap on one another due to its positioning in the weapon, as well as preparation from the gritted or liquid mediums used to clean. But how does all that matter in solving crimes? Often when bullets and casings are found at the scene of a crime, the investigators and scientists behind the scenes attempt to determine the origins of those remnants. Computer-aided examinations can help to cross-analyze the standard firings of a certain casing or weapon to the ones found at the scene. This information can also be used to help find trajectory calculations by analyzing the recipes that were possibly used. Chemical examination of different residue on a spent casing can help to determine the recipes used to reload a round of ammunition, including the cleaning agents. This can also help to determine the location of the casing's ejection through environmental analysis. AI determinations can help to determine if there was error during an experiment. Overall, analyzing reloaded ammunition used in criminal acts can be difficult, but most often standard ammunition will be used at the scene of a crime.